MASL Soccer on MASL TV. Today, it's the Baltimore Blast hosting the Empire Strykers. I'm Paul Mittermeier alongside with PJ Wakefield on the broadcast here for you this afternoon. And PJ, it is a huge matchup at the bottom of the standings of the MASL. These two teams are tied with 14 points, and right now the Empire Strykers have the advantage with more wins, but they've also played one more game. We'll get more into that, but first, let's step away for our national anthem.
Members of the military and veterans salute, and everyone else place your right hand over your heart as we honor.
Fidelity Building Services Group is a national technical services provider for commercial, industrial, and institutional facilities. Our team delivers proactive, world-class service and innovative building solutions, including HVAC services, design build, engineered retrofits, smart building controls, system integration, energy consulting, emergency power generation, and award-winning mission-critical services to our valued customers nationwide.
Okay. Great. Good. Ready for something new? Yeah.
How about new games from the Maryland Lottery that are letting you go for the gold, like the Keno Team USA Second Chance promotion? From now until February 22nd, enter Keno tickets into My Lottery Rewards for a chance to win a trip for two to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles or a Team USA merchandise pack.
I meant like a new workout. Yeah.
Play today.
This school, St. Joe's Fullerton, has helped me to improve and grow as a person because of all the faculty members, staff, and friends at this school. They help me whenever I need it, and they always cheer me on.
My classmates make my experience better here because they always make me excited to come into school and have someone to talk to.
Oh, what I enjoy most about the St. Joe's Fullerton Wolf really makes school better for me.
As I mentioned before, a pretty big matchup here in Baltimore between these two teams at the bottom of the MASL standings right now as they're fighting for that last playoff spot. Empire has the advantage with the most wins or more wins of these two clubs. But again, as I mentioned, they've played one more game. Take a look at the numbers. You see the one more win, the 5 wins for Empire. The Blast have been more strong offensively, PJ, but Empire's done a nice job defensively, and they're +7 in goal differential. They've been pretty good on special teams.
Yeah, the Blast have, halfway through the point of the season here, have got to get back on track. Losing the 3 to 4 at home here. Defensively, they're usually pretty good, but when you're giving up almost the same amount of goals as you're scoring, sometimes it's hard to get those wins.
Blast has been devastated by injuries on the back line. They lost Mateus Silva for the season with an ACL injury, and they've had injuries as well. Chad Porches missed the last couple of games. Omar Seal has been suspended for the last 2.5 games after his altercation with Brian Wilkin, and they also lost Jamie Thomas to a shoulder injury, so they have scrambled to get themselves straightened out defensively. They've brought Mike Diesel back. Jake Schindler was signed. Nelson Santana played last game for the Blast, scored a goal and an assist, played well. Now Jake Schindler will also try to contribute on the back line for the Blast, and we'll see how that unfolds here this afternoon. Let's take a look at our starters for today for these two teams. First, we start with the Empire Strykers. Looking on the back line, it's Palmer and De La Torre. De Lima starts in goal. It's Clayson, 1-1 with a .481 goals against average on the season. Up front, it's Steven Chavez and Justin Stinson. Stinson has 6 goals and 5 assists on the season, and they are joined by Monir Alami with 7 goals and 5 assists. He's got 23 career goals for Empire. It's Nascimento and Thompson in front of Julian Rodriguez, who will start in goal for the Blast. Patrick Thompson with maybe the prettiest goal of the season last time out against San Diego. And Marco's been pretty steady on that other side. Mello is back in form. He's got 11 goals and 10 assists. And his running mate, Juan Pereira has 12 on the season, and Jairo Guevara gets the start up front for the Blast. A career-high 6 goals for Jairo on the season. And good news, the fact that Chad Porch is back, he'll get involved as well. Obviously, the keys to the game, and it's always been like this, PJ, for the Blast. Control the tempo, and you got to finish your chances.
Yeah, the Blast have always, done well here, coming in 3-3 in the season so far this year, but they've always controlled that tempo, pushed the limits up offensively. Had a little bit of trouble sometimes getting the ball out of the back. That's where they've given up goals. But if they can limit the defensive mistakes, they should be able to win this game.
Blast getting their final instructions on the field. Miter, the official game ball supplier of the Major Arena Soccer League, established in 1817, one of the leading soccer brands worldwide and produces some of the best soccer balls in the world. You can learn more at miter.com. Capelli Sport, the official and exclusive preferred uniform and apparel provider of the Major Arena Soccer League. Check them out at maslsoccer.com. You can shop all of the merchandise from around the MASL. And if you think you can predict this game and the MASL, head over to nxtbets.com and place your wagers on the MASL action all season long. And we mentioned Chad Porch back in the lineup. He won't start for the Blast. He'll get some minutes though today for Baltimore, and the big return of Omar Sila to the Blast. 13 assists on the season. He is one of the league leaders in assists and was really missed by Baltimore in this 2-game suspension.
Yeah, I mean, one of your assist leaders, you need him back to get the offense production you want. Obviously, you have Juan Pereira and Melo. They're your senior most important guys on the field. They got to get going as well to extend this second half of the season for them.
One player of note that's not here, Marco Fabian, is not in the lineup for the Empire Strykers. 5 goals on the seasons, but so far Marco's been struggling in the 25-26 season. No multiple point games for Marco so far this year. He scored 35 goals his first season with Empire, 25 last year. Not in the lineup here this afternoon for the Strykers. Just about getting ready to start things as Guevara stands over the ball here in Baltimore. Officials still working things out, and I think the thumbs up has been given, and we are underway here, Blast and Strykers in Baltimore. Rodriguez to the corner. Guevara pushed off by Palmer. Nice defense there by Robert. And foul called on the Blast, so we'll get a free kick here for Empire in their own defensive end. Palmer, the team captain for Empire, and one of the most important players on the field for Empire. As much as the Strykers have struggled offensively, they've been very good defensively here this season. Ball played down, Guevara. Palmer falls down, and the foul is called on Guevara. We'll get a free kick here for Empire. And a savvy veteran as well.
He was. Got him with that little bit of a hook there, but he got caught.
Cemento pressures. Here's De Lima's first touch. He crosses the yellow, and Diesel heads that away. Pereira's wiped out. Shot just over the bar. Rebound is shot just wide by, that's Ramalho out there. Palmer loses it. Pereira runs it down off the boards in front. Frater can't get a foot on it. And he plays it around the boards. Sila. Oh, good ball here. Pereira couldn't pull the trigger as he was all alone near side.
That ball is a great ball. Just had a little bit of, it was a little hot, a little bit of pace on it. Just missed it.
Yeah, the Blast have definitely missed Sila's vision on the field these last couple of games. Chavez now, good ball. Frater, back for Chavez, drags it back. Now Schindler will take his first action as a member of the Blast this year. Silas drives too far, wide, and Frater digs it out. Kavan gets taken down, and referee says play on. And De Lima will pick it up in the box. Good distribution. Good work to keep it alive. Stinson blocked. Good work there as Ospina blocks the drive by Justin Stinson. And it'll be a kick in for Empire. Stinson I made a mistake. My correction. It's Orozco in goal. Introductions, it was the Lima that was announced, but it is Orozco. My apologies. Orozco 3 and 4 with a .399 goals against average. Stinson with the steal, plays it around the turn, but it's right into the hands of Rodriguez. Blast will regroup. Here's Chad Porch on the field for the first time. Coming back from the injuries, missed 3 games with the injury. Melo leaves it back for Rodriguez. He's got some room, and he plays it deep into the offensive end. Nascimento runs it down, plays it around the turn, but right there is Orozco for Empire. Orozco and PJ, he is an aggressive goaltender. You'll see him come past the midfield. Scored a goal against the Blast. He's got a goal and 2 assists on the season and a real solid .752 save percentage.
Yeah, he's already had the ball a couple times at his feet. He's done well with it. So he's going to, it's almost like a 6 attacker with him. So he's going to be able to bring the ball up and distribute for them.
Rodriguez clears it upfield. Moose gets pushed in the back. Foul called here on Empire. And we'll get a free kick for the Blast. Rodriguez, Guevara, good help there by Loa, who took it away. Goes far side, goes right past Loa. Palmer settles things down. And
like you said, Paul, Orozco, he came right out. He's already out. Here's like a 6 attacker. He's ready to go.
Orozco across the yellow, shoots, deflected in the header. Torre just missed that on the far side.
He has had no hesitation to come out of the box.
And Powell now, quick shot, that's deflected by Nascimento. Battle in the corner. Blast try and dig it out, and we get a foul called here, pushing foul on Powell. So a free kick here for the Blast. Seal toe posted far side for Rodriguez. Sweeps it up for Frater. Frater tries to go around, but Palmer having none of that. He takes it away. Here's Orozco now. Another drive, that's into the seats, and this should be a goalkeeper distribution for Rodriguez.
Maybe the leading shots in the league right now, in the game right now, as the goalkeeper.
Quick restart. Schindler thought about pulling the trigger, but backs it out. Has to be different just coming to a team mid-season, and how do you fit in, right? I mean, do you take that shot, or do you want to kind of just figure things out before you just unload?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. You want to try to do what you want to do, but obviously the team has a system you're trying to figure out as well.
Pereira with the steal, but Empire takes it right back. Powell gets a step, quick shot. Rodriguez reaches out as he dives to his left to make that save. Blast regroup, Mello, good ball here. Ramus. Wellington with a quick turn, didn't find anyone now. Nascimento plays it down, and good save there by Orozco. Rodriguez distributes. Patrick Thompson on the field. Spina's pass gets away, but Patrick Thompson able to run it down. Now Rodriguez makes himself available, and he'll do the same as Orozco did. He drives one off the crossbar. Ospina with a step, scores with the left foot. Ospina puts it home, and the Blast lead at 1-0. Time to go, 5:36. PJ, nothing too complicated there, and it all started with Rodriguez hitting the crossbar.
Yeah, started off the goalie wars. The goalie coming up, taking a shot, and Ospina just responded with a left-footed shot. Great shot up in the top right corner.
That's just a great finish with the left foot as you look at the replay. And pretty sure that Rodriguez will get an assist on this.
Yeah, nothing you can do there as a goalkeeper. Just a perfectly placed shot.
So Rodriguez does get the assist. Rodriguez gets his 5th assist of the season.
That's good. That's good for him.
Benefits of playing on the small field. Quick drive here, that goes wide. Steal by Mello. Good step in by Samo. And Stinson takes it away. He'll back it out for Empire. Good work there by the Strykers to win the possession. Feed through Thompson takes that away. Gets the return pass, plays it up the boards, but not out. Mello battles for it. Palmer, so smart, uses the body to screen. Frater gets pushed to the ground. Foul called on Stinson. We're going to free kick here for Baltimore. Mello will restart. For Ospina, that's his 2nd goal of the season. He scored in the Blast last game against San Diego. Shot here by Pereira's on, and Orozco was sharp there to make that play. Good pressure by the Blast. Good clear, though. Good distribution by Palmer to the near side. Powell's shot blocked. Run down by De La Torre. Orozco with some room. Good feed. Shot. Goes off of Powell in front. All the way back to the midfield. De Leon. Diaz. Diaz has 7 goals on the year. Oh, nice shot here, but it's just over the glass. And we'll get another goalkeeper distribution for Julian Rodriguez when we come back from the break. 7:46 left here in the first quarter. Blast on the board first. They lead Empire 1-0 here in Baltimore.
Fidelity Building Services Group is a national technical services provider for commercial, industrial, and institutional facilities. Our team delivers proactive, world-class service and innovative building solutions, including HVAC services, design build, engineered retrofits, smart building controls, system integration, energy consulting, emergency power generation, and award-winning mission-critical services to our valued customers nationwide.
Okay. Great. Good. Ready for something new? Yeah.
How about new games from the Maryland Lottery that are letting you go for the gold, like the Keno Team USA Second Chance promotion? From now until February 22nd, enter Keno tickets into My Lottery Rewards for a chance to win a trip for 2 to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles or a Team USA merchandise pack.
I meant like a new workout. Yeah.
Play today.
This school, St. Joe's Fullerton, has helped me to improve and grow as a person because of all the faculty members, staff, and friends at this school. They help me whenever I need it, and they always cheer me on.
My classmates make my experience better here because they always make me excited to come into school and have someone to talk to.
Oh, what I enjoy most about the St. Joe's Fullerton day because they really make school better for me.
MASLsoccer.com, your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League, all the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. Check it out. Again, MASLsoccer.com. And don't forget, you're watching this game on MASL Plus, or I'm sorry, on YouTube, but go to MASL Plus because Blast and Strykers here right now, you're watching it live, but you can also replay the game on demand, also watch highlights. You can clip it and share it on social media and keep up with all the news and notes and all the highlights of your favorite teams. Check it out, MASL Plus. Make sure you subscribe. Blast, trigger it in. Job Silo through the midfield. Vermoose gets pushed in the back, and that allows the ball to go around the turn and into the hands of Orozco. Vermoose will pressure, but Strykers handle it. Orozco past the yellow, finds Stinson in the far corner. Justin plays it back for Diaz. Ali Samo now. Around the turn. And Ali will back it out and settle the offense. Pretty much even match so far, PJ.
Yeah, both teams really pretty much even, offensively and defensively. Blasters, I feel like they need to get Frater posted up a little bit more. Empire, Blast have to figure out if they want to go man-to-man or a zone, because Orozco keeps coming out with the ball, so they'll figure that out.
Vermoose far side. Gets a step, shoots blocked. Eludes Porch, and he'll chase it down on the defensive end. Rodriguez takes a look at his options. Chavez loses it. Shot here goes up over the glass. De La Torre was a little errant there, and we'll get another goalkeeper distribution as the team's changed from Rodriguez. Goes short again for Mello. Donatus gets a step and clears it down the boards. Rivera gets pushed off by Palmer. And Diesel loses the handle. Shot, save. Rodriguez, it was a beauty. And he punches it out quickly. Mello around the boards to himself. Loses the ball, but Guevara's right there to help. Thompson, Mello, touch to the far side. Strykers on that one. Strykers try to step out. It's taken away Chavez. Chavez with some speed. Tries to turn the corner, but good defense there by Alan Perez for the Strykers. It's turned over, loose in front. Oh, drop back for Schindler. Silla's drive, or Thompson's drive off the crossbar. Frater with some fancy footwork. He battles one-on-two and steals and gets through with it. And finally a foul called on Empire as they push Frater to the ground. And we'll get a kick in for the Blast.
It was a good series for the Blast there. I think Chavez could have had an opportunity to shoot down low there and laid it back, and
just missed Schindler, yeah.
Thompson laid one off the crossbar.
Herrera goes far side. Here's Sila now. Here's Vermoose. Can't get around the double team. Stinson settles with the chest, and out comes De La Torre. Sila with a nice ball down the boards. Palmer and Pereira. Palmer beats him there, and another solid defensive effort from Robert Palmer. Orozco's distribution is knocked away, but handled now. Foul goes far side, in front off the boards, and parried away by Rodriguez. Pereira with a bad touch there, and almost paid for that, but Chavez couldn't keep it on, and now the ball hit the referee, I think, on the far side.
Rodriguez has come up big for the Blast twice now with 2 turnovers inside their yellow line here. 2 good saves.
And the referee's going to rule that it's going to be Empire ball. So they're going to restart here in the Blast third. We'll play it back. Palmer swings it near side for Diaz. Marked by Pereira. Nice job by Pereira defensively there. Palmer makes a run. Diaz gets a step, shoots. Oh, deflected, I think, by Rodriguez over the glass, and we'll get a corner kick here for Empire. Big save that time by Rodriguez.
I couldn't tell if that went off Rodriguez or Nascimento there, but either way, kept it out of the goal.
Blast still lead it by 1 with 4:13 left here in the first. Orozco scores! Well, Orozco comes up and puts it home off the corner restart, and it's tied at 1. Take a look at the replay here, and it's a great pass from Graterol, who found Orozco.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a simple, almost like a power play, a man-up situation there, and another situation to bring Orozco up. He's good with his feet. Bring him up and utilize him. He scores a goal for you.
So Orozco picks up his second goal of the season. Chance here. Oh, it's near post. And Guevara hit the boards, and Orozco was right there to knock it down. So right off the bat, Blast have a chance to answer and just missed wide. Here comes Orozco again. Powell plays it back. Somo. Gets a step. Shoots. That's going to go high into the air. Stinson can't save it. And we're going to kick in for the Blast. The referee's going to walk Stinson back as he tries to get as close as possible. Oh, Schindler nearly gave it away, but Chavez, beneficiary, far side, is going to make a run. Chavez in, shoots. Oh, he just missed short side. Schindler with a drive is blocked. Great run by Chavez there. Well, good ball here from Sila. Frater on the far side. Watch this battle all day long between Frater and Palmer. Ospina near side. Starting to feel a little bit after the goal. We're going to call a foul away from the ball on Frater. We're going to kick in for a free kick here for Empire. I'll just allow Orozco here to distribute. Sila steals, and Frater's right back on it now. Frater in, blocked. Another good block by Palmer. Left back, and Frater takes it back away. Blast have numbers. All inside. Pereira gets kicked by Palmer. Pereira's still down, and the referee hasn't stopped play yet. Frater leaves it into the middle. And we'll stop play now as Pereira now just getting to his feet. Looked like Palmer may have gotten him on the follow-through there.
Yeah, it didn't look like anything malicious, just a good, strong, hard tackle. Maybe the follow-through got him on the foot.
Take a look as Palmer's, Did Palmer even, yeah, Palmer got the ball and then just drove right through Pereira. Easily could have been a foul.
Yeah, it looked like the plant foot and both of their plant foots kind of
Good back heel by Sila. Vermoose now. Vermoose to the middle. Behind Mello. Playing all the way back. Rodriguez has to chest it down. Now he's in trouble and clears in the corner. Let's see, did it deflect off the boards?
It's like she's pointing to the top right now.
They're going to say no. It's going to be a top-of-the-arc restart for Empire. So great opportunity here with 1:50 left in this first quarter. Orozco is going to sneak up. Stinson's going to take it. Here, far side. De La Toro's shot was blocked. in the corner, good spin along the boards. It comes all the way through. Pereira battles, but Diaz wins it. And Strykers reset. Powell. Comes Orozco again. Good ball here. Chance. Cross and into the Stomenkovic pattern. So again, goalkeeper distribution.
And that's what we were talking about a little bit earlier there. Pereira, whether you stay man or zone, he kind of went to Orozco there, and it leaves a 2v1 in the back there, almost gives umpire opportunity to score.
Ball for Thompson is stolen away. Alami with the run. Strykers will reorganize with Orozco. Chip, far side, and Sela kicks it out. We'll get another top of the arc restart for Empire. You just can't do this if you're the Blast. Too many defensive mistakes here. Empire will, this is their game on these restarts, and Blast now will have to figure it out on this one. Stinson and Diaz. Diaz peels off, Stinson will take it. Far side again, shot blocked. Schindler with that block. Ball pinballs around, it's loose, and headed out of the box by Thompson. Sela around the turn. Mello to himself, but he won't get there. Good job by Powell defensively to screen him off, and Orozco will make a run here with 40 seconds. Into the corner. Stinson goes down. Sela's down. And I believe so Sela gets caught for the pushing foul. So another restart here, this time on the far side with 36 seconds left. Here's the replay. Like Sela pushed him in the back.
Now you got Orozco up here, another 6-on-5.
They leave it short, Chip, that's blocked away. Loose ball. Schindler heads it forward, and we finally get a whistle and a foul. A dangerous play here as Schindler almost got kicked in the face. And a quick restart for the Blast. Mello gets it back with under 30 left in the quarter. Nascimento. Sela for Frater. Frater gets double teamed. He gets knocked to the boards, and he's down. Blast will have a kick in here far side as Lowak committed the foul. All right, it's going to be Mello. Triggers this one in. Off the boards in front, Bermuse couldn't get there. Pereira's drive, that goes off Bermuse. Back heels taken away by Sela. 6 seconds. Maybe a little bit of time left here for Empire. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Shot is a goal as time expires. Are you kidding me? Perez puts it home, and Empire takes a 2-1 lead.
That's a fantastic shot. I think it may have took just a little bit of a deflection, but I mean, otherwise, I mean, it's a perfectly placed shot again.
Take a look. Perez just runs through Nascimento and just turns and shoots and somehow finds the corner of the net.
Yeah, I was kind of watching that breakout happen, Paul, with the 3 seconds. You either got to commit a foul or do something. You just can't let that happen with that last second.
Empire leads it 2-1 after one. Back with second quarter action after the break.
Okay? Great. Good. Ready for something new? Yeah.
How about new games from the Maryland Lottery that are letting you go for the gold? Like the Keno Team USA Second Chance promotion. From now until February 22nd, enter Keno tickets into My Lottery Rewards for a chance to win a trip for two to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles or a Team USA merchandise pack.
I meant like a new workout. Yeah.
Play today.
If you are looking for the best indoor soccer experience, it doesn't get better than the Baltimore Blast. Right here in Towson Arena. Grab your tickets today on Ticketmaster.
Hi, my name is Haley and I go to St. John Catholic School in Westminster. What I love most about being in a Catholic school is the small class sizes where I get one-on-one attention with my teachers. I also love going to adoration every Wednesday and feeling closer to God. This is what I love about being in a Catholic school.
Gustav Coffee.
Welcome back to Baltimore. Empire on the goal at 14:59 of the first. Alan Perez puts it home, his 4th goal of the season, his 25th career goal, his 50th career point in his 88th game. So that's a, PJ, that is a crusher.
Oh yeah, that hurts.
So we'll see how the Blast regroup here as Empire will start with it. Blast got out to a 1-0 lead, but it's Orozco and Perez that have turned the tables here at the end of the first quarter. Orozco scored at 10:38 off the restart, and then that Perez goal with just 1 second left in regulation in that first quarter. Alami starts things. Palmer plays it to the corner. Diesel runs that down for Baltimore. Diesel playing his 2nd game with the Blast. Chavez now out with it. Chavez for Porch, and that's intercepted and counterattack now. Good play by Graterol. But the Blast get it back. Chavez again down the wing. Chavez gets pushed off. Ball comes around the turn and onto the foot of Perez for Empire. Empire outshot the Blast 11-7 in that first quarter. 6 fouls on Empire, 4 on the Blast. Ball goes far side. Guevara over there on his own defensive end to help. Kicks out for Stinson. We'll reset things with Palmer now in the midfield. Samo on Ospina on the far side. Ospina steps in. Chavez takes it away. Alejandro again with a good run. This time they'll slow it down. Rivera. Thompson comes free far side. Pereira. Marked by Palmer. Frater. Oh, ball hit the corner of the boards there and eluded Frater, but Blast control. Now Pereira's got some space far side. Juan runs in, shoots. That's blocked. Schindler settles. Now Mello. Schindler, a little toe poke, far side Mello. Plays it back out, but Stinson smartly takes that away. Justin read the play on that off the boards and was able to make the steal. Diaz now loses it. Frater gets taken down. Diaz is shaken up, and it's a foul on Diaz as he threw his body in front of Frater once he lost the possession. Here's the replay, watch. He loses it, steps in front of Frater.
Could have been a 2-minute. I wouldn't say tripping there. He kind of knew what he was doing. He just kind of stopped that 2-on-1, which would have led to a goal there for the Blast. So I would have gave it 2.
Rodriguez. Vermoose. Pushed into the corner by Palmer. Dug out. De Leon plays it far side. Diaz into the middle. Mello picks that off. Mello toe poke ahead for Vermoose. Palmer's right there for Empire. And Vermoose pushes him and he gets called for the foul. Quick restart. Steven Chavez on the far side for Empire. Another one off the boards. Comes far side, Pereira, he gets triple teamed out, they come. Oh, nice step in there by Sila. Save things for the Blast there, and it comes through everyone to the near side. So the Blast dodge a bullet there as Pereira lost the handle against the triple team, but Blast able to recover. And here comes the challenge flag for the Blast.
I believe they had too many men on the field there, Paul.
They still do. They have 6 guys on the field. You don't even need to challenge. You can just count the players on the field. That's a good call, PJ. Officials are going to talk.
Baltimore has challenged the play for 6 men.
So Baltimore is challenging that Empire had 6 players on the field. And this shouldn't take too long because at the very end you saw 6 players on the field for Empire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one over by the referee.
Oh, there you go. For quite a bit of time. 2, 4, 6. Still 6.
Plus a goalie.
And Orozco somewhere lurking in that far side. I'm surprised he wasn't in the offensive end either. So Empire, as they're better known as now, not Ontario, but Empire will be a man down for 2 minutes. Powell will serve the penalty for the Strykers. So the Blast win the challenge, go on the power play. Blast are 30% on the power play this year. Empire's been very good on the penalty kill, 83% on the penalty kills.
Kind of a big part of the game right here with the Blast being down 2-1. Use your challenge, get a power play. The Blast really haven't been able to get anything offensively going. Hopefully this will be able to get a goal here and spark something for them.
All right, so Palmer, Hernandez, De La Torre, and I believe that's, oh no, check that. It is Perez up top for Empire. Cilamello, Pereira, Govera, and Chavez for the Blast. Strykers take it right away. Perez has a shorthanded goal this year. Almost had another, but it was a great Rodriguez save. Strykers come out high pressure here, and they steal the ball away. Palmer's going to play it back for Orozco. And now Empire's going to play keep away here. Good ball here to the far side, possibly a 2-on-1 if they hurry, but Perez just trying to rag time on that far side. Sila steps in. Blast will try to regroup, and once again, Empire's just going to high press. Blast beat it. Sila doesn't take advantage, and the Blast will finally regroup, and nearly a minute killed off this penalty. Nice job. Pereira. Sila tries to go far side. That was blocked. Keep it alive. Pereira in the corner. Gets it back for Sila with 53 left. Plenty of time left for the Blast. Outstanding penalty kill so far, though, with the high pressure, PJ, from Empire.
Yeah, they came out right away trying to set the tone with the high pressure, but this is where the Blast got to be smart. Try to keep these 4 on. They're going to be tired, but
again,
now they're going to come off.
Pretty easy save for Orozco, but Blast take it right back. Guevara gets pushed off. Good play defensively there by De La Torre. Guevara wins it again. 20 seconds left on the power play. So far, a textbook penalty kill. Chavez in front. Empire able to read that. Mello keeps it alive. 5 seconds drive. That's just wide by Sila. It'll be a kick in for Empire, and they'll kill off the penalty.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of power play you want defensively. All the shots coming from outside, and I think that's their only shot they had. So really well done by the Empire there.
Textbook penalty kill from Empire right there. I don't know, PJ, if you're going to high press, you got to get the ball down low and then create a 2-on-1, and the Blast never really looked for that on the goal line.
Yeah, they have a little bit of build-up, but you got to get the defenders turning their backs, looking at their own goal, get that ball down low, like you said. That way, then you can drop the ball back out for shots.
It's interesting watching this system for Ono Abasi, where he plays Orozco up into the offense, and it kind of works because Orozco, if he shoots the ball, it's either to a corner, it's always 100 miles an hour, and it's either that or over the glass, so it doesn't matter. You're never going to get punished on the other side. Frater gets taken down, and this is going to be 2 minutes on Ramalho as he dumped Frater to the ground, and the Blast are going to go right back on the power play with 9:26 left in the half.
It looked like he almost two-footed him in the knee, little stiff-legged in there. Kind of a dangerous tackle.
So Lucas goes to the bench to serve the 2.
Empire number 70 tripping.
No idea what the referee said. Take a look at the replay. Yeah, kicked him right in the knee. Dangerous play there. And Blast are gonna work it here, Ospina. Here's Mello. Sila, Ospina.
Really good ball there.
Puts it up over the glass, so it'll get a goalkeeper distribution here for Orozco.
The Blast, the Empire in a diamond here. The Blast have got to get a little tighter up top to create that 2v1, then they can distribute the ball down deeper.
Here's the replay. Just a great look again from Sila, and Ospina's got to finish that one. Palmer directs traffic. Porch steals it away. Palmer read that and got it back for Empire. Porch steals it away again. Chad can't avoid the double team though, and this one goes up the boards. And Sila can't keep Alame. Ball gets poked away. Rodriguez runs it down and clears it up. Now Pereira's got an opportunity, but he slows it down. A foul called on Powell. And again, Pereira could have turned and went, but he decided to slow it down. Porch now plays the middle for the Blast. Sila. Mello. Middle shot, goal. Porch puts it home and ties this one up for the Blast. Well, welcome back to the Blast, Chad Porch. Time of the goal, 6:34. And on the power play, the Blast tied it to Chad Porch. Picks up his 9th goal of the season, his 32nd of his career. Another great feed by Sila. He'll pick up assist number 14 for Baltimore. And welcome back after his suspension as Sila and Porch combine to tie the game. We are joined by Blast owner, Ed Hale. That'd be quite a feat if Baskin was coming to talk during the game.
Would that be an upgrade for me?
Welcome in, Ed. Good timing here as the Blast tie it.
Get the ball away from him. That guy scored. That goalie scores on us every game.
Orozco has one here today. And
yeah.
Gets fouled here by Bermuse. All right, so Ed, we got some ground to cover. first off, last week, press conference, 5-year deal hit the Towson Arena. Talk about this relationship with the arena. You're in your 8th year here. It's going to be 13 now, and they've been great with you guys.
Yeah, it's going very well with the staff here. It started off a little bit slow with the negotiations, but we made it and we did it, and don't have to think about it next year.
It's intriguing. Listen, it's definitely a smaller field, no question, but it's really, you look at things, and this is going to be a foul on Mello as Orozco takes a dive and picks up the foul.
That was pretty weak.
Well, the thing of it is, I think you have to remember is once the goalkeeper crosses midfield, he's a player now. He doesn't get the same privileges and things that a goalkeeper does in the box. But evidently right now Orozco is. So.
But you got something against the goalies here, Paul?
I do not. I think it's fascinating that Orozco is part of the play. I mean, Obasi created this system for Empire, and sometimes it works for him, sometimes it doesn't. I know they've struggled offensively so far this year. But it's unique. So we'll see how it plays out here today. This is over the glass, and we'll get a goalkeeper distribution.
I look at it as an opportunity, but he's a good field player. I will say that he's got a great shot.
No question. We'll come back with Ed Hale after the break. Blast and Empire tied at 2 midway through the second quarter.
Fidelity Building Services Group is a national technical services provider for commercial, industrial, and institutional facilities. Our team delivers proactive, world-class service and innovative building solutions, including HVAC services, design build, engineered retrofits, smart building controls, system integration, energy consulting, emergency power generation, and award-winning mission-critical services to our valued customers nationwide.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, world language, and Catholic faith, while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Help your enroll in a Catholic school today.
Catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV and on CBS Sports. Galazzo, Alex Bastavansky, Phil Levanko, joined each week by special guests from across the league. They'll recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. And getting back to this agreement with Towson, it's a great facility. It's a great area here in Towson, just north of Baltimore City. Free parking for the fans. I mean, it's really fit you guys well here for these last 8 years.
Well, we've had to adapt to it, and we had a little bit smaller field at the old arena. Like the AHL could play there, but the NHL would not play there because of the size of the field. So we've always had a little bit of an advantage. But we go to play in a big field like Tacoma, we have trouble.
It's definitely an adjustment, no question about it. Goalkeeper distribution here for the Blast. Jake Schindler. Pereira runs by and gets it back. This one right on Rodriguez. And, Ed, it's been a challenge this year, no question about it. You've lost 4 defenders to injury, suspension, whatever. You guys have really had to scramble to, figure things out and try to put a defense out there that's capable.
Well, we had to bring in, I called Soccer Sam. How's Jake Schindler doing? And, Soccer Sam has been helpful with us to get a defender in. With Jake, who I like very much, he's been with us before. I called Mike Diesel up to get him in. He's been very discouraged because he thinks he's been targeted by players to get kicked out of the games. And so, it's one of these things where, we really have, this has put us into a bad spot with Mateus getting hurt.
Yeah, Silva, your best defender, maybe the best defender you could argue in the league.
Yes.
Goes down with the ACL injury, but even Jamie Thomas and then, Chad Porch, who's been great in his second season.
Yep.
You lose him as well. But okay, great. An assist to Soccer Sam for getting Jake Schindler in here, who's seeing his first action with the Blast here. And it's a process, Ed, to get these guys back. And once you clear the injuries and get the guys back together again. They play together for a while, and it becomes better and better as you go along.
Yeah, but there were 2 big injuries with Jamie getting hurt with shoulder and that surgery. Yeah, it's really been a difficult year. We've had other years like this, but this was particularly bad.
Playing the near side, Romalo, who was assessed the 2-minute penalty earlier in the quarter, plays it the other side now. It's Empire on the move. Diaz blocked away by Pereira.
That was a nice play.
Schindler plays it out for Ospina. Ospina keeps it alive and breaks it free. And
I like Ospina, by the way. I've always liked him.
You guys have a lot of young talent. You talked about Porch and Sela, but Ospina, Frater, you got some guys that have some promise. And then, yeah, you can't talk enough about the veterans. Pereira and Mello have been huge for you, especially Mello getting back in form this year for you.
Yeah, he's been playing real well.
All right, here's Porch now on the far side. Jack gets a step, leaves it back for Mello. Chavez, another really good young player. They'd love to get him started again. Chavez has been held scoreless over the last 2. Before that, 5-5 in the 4 games before those games. So Chavez would like to get back going. Frater, little back heel. Mello in front. Orozco and Nascimento puts it into the crowd. Another good opportunity for the Blast. Now,
that was a blown opportunity by Nascimento.
Now, Ed, one of the other things we have to discuss. Now, actually, hold on a second, because it was deflected, so it's a good defensive play by Empire to block that opportunity.
No, it wasn't.
And we'll see a top of the arc restart here for the Blast. Mello. Sela in front. Oh, Thompson couldn't get a foot on it.
That was unlucky.
Rivera.
By the way, I would rather than get these older defenders, even though we've got a situation with right now with bringing these guys in, flying these guys, particularly the offensive players that have not been scoring. I would rather play Ospina than play some of these younger guys, just so they get the experience.
Yeah.
If we're going to lose, let them learn while we're losing.
I agree. Orozco, quick turn. Gets it out of trouble. And a nice little footwork play by De La Torre in the far side. Chavez on a run. Mello steps in on that and sends Pereira out. Pereira can't get past Palmer. And Robert Palmer, one of the veterans, has just been outstanding for Empire.
Yeah, he's a monster, that guy.
Sela with a steal. And it's good to have Omar back. Just the vision is pretty incredible.
Yep. His ability to pass the ball is probably it's not spoken about too much.
Schindler!
Oh, too bad. That would have been good for Soccer Sam.
Off the top of the glass. And we do have to mention Nelson Santana, who stepped in last week in an emergency basis and played well and had a goal and an assist for you guys in the San Diego game.
He's an amazing human being, that guy. He's also a pretty good guy, too.
Robert Palmer fouled, so we'll get a kick in for, we'll get a free kick here for Empire.
Yep.
Now, the other thing we have to talk about, Ed, is the new mascot for the Blast, Squatchy. Talk about where Squatchy came from and moving forward, the new Blast mascot.
Well, let's put it this way. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
We know that Sebastian is on a sabbatical.
Shot by Chavez is into the glass. So, but I heard Squatchy, it's not just Squatchy, but there could be other family members. Is that correct?
No comment.
Porch with a chance. Porch in. Yes! He scores!
Yes. He doesn't miss when he gets open. Yes.
2 second quarter goals for Chad Porch, and the Blast retake the lead. It's 3-2.
Yes. Well, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get the brains back in here with PJ.
You got it, Ed Hale, owner of the Baltimore Blast. Thanks for stopping by, Ed. Appreciate it. And PJ Wakefield's going to jump back in here, and Blast with a big goal there to go back on top, 3-2. Well, PJ, Chad Porch taking over things here in the second quarter.
Yeah, ever since they scored that power play goal, the Blast have really been in control of this game. So now back up 3-2.
So Porch now with double-digit goals in 25-26. Bermuse picks up the assist. And Welly picks up his first assist of the season. Around the turn, Rodriguez handles it, and Blast control with under 2 to play here in the half. Frater can't get around the double team, but the foul called. I'll tell you what, Empire has really been physical with Kavan Frater here this afternoon.
Yeah, they play a fast style, physical game. Kind of similar, both Blast and the Empire played kind of the same game here.
All right, Mello will trigger it in. Plays it far side, Rodriguez with some space. Julian drives it into the Arsenal banner. So goalkeeper distribution here for Empire with 1:33 left in the half. Orozco. 3-line violation on Orozco as he throws it over the yellow. Stinson couldn't corral that one till after it was over the yellow, so it'll be a yellow line restart for Baltimore. Well, PJ, you've seen some of the creative restarts from the Blast this year. David Batzel's worked hard on the creativity on these restarts, and we'll see what they come up with here from the yellow. 3-man wall. Mello, Pereira, nothing there.
I think you jinxed him on that one.
I think I did. It was one of the more uneventful restarts for the Blast this year. Pereira dumps to the corner. Gobera loses his defender, Perez. Oh, flicks it out. Silla plays it back niftily for Pereira. Juan takes a look. Gobera, Juan, back. Oh, backdoor. Silla puts it home. And the Blast take a 2-goal lead. PJ, I think Empire lost Silla there.
Yeah, just another good post-up goal. Posted up, plays it back, and lays it back post, and just an easy tap-in goal in the back post. But it all started by getting that post-up player inside the box there.
Yeah, Gobera does a nice job here, and what a pass by Pereira. Time of the goal, 13:58. So 2 goals, 57 seconds apart. The Blast have some breathing room here late in the first half. Orozco chips. Takes a crazy bounce in the corner. Big battle, and Palmer digs it out. So Pereira picks up his 4th assist of the year. Good settle by Alame here. Diaz into the corner. Marked by Diesel. Palmer flicks it far side. Alame's gonna have to play it off the wall. Schindler gets a foot in. So the two newcomers, Diesel and Schindler, do the job. Good chip here by Orozco just in front of the yellow. Good shot here, goes by everyone. Pereira chips it forward and clears with 5 seconds left. Palmer has it blocked. Quick shot here, and Rodriguez had to be sharp at the end of the first half. So Porch with 2, Silla with a goal. It's a 3-0 second quarter for the Blast, and they take a 4-2 lead into the half. Back with halftime after the break here in Baltimore.
I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is. Even when the darkness shines, I'm not gonna lose this fight. I just wanna be victorious. Fire in the flames, it's glorious. Even when the darkness comes, I'm not gonna lose it
Fidelity Building Services Group is a national technical services provider for commercial, industrial, and institutional facilities. Our team delivers proactive, world-class service and innovative building solutions, including HVAC services, design build, engineered retrofits, smart building controls, system integration, energy consulting, emergency power generation, and award-winning mission-critical services to our valued customers nationwide.
This is where Anne feels most comfortable. But when she started to feel uncomfortable, this is the MedStar Health Urgent Care team that stepped in and consulted with a specialist, then connected her to a leading cardiologist that diagnosed her blocked artery that could be unblocked with life-saving surgery that allowed Anne to heal more quickly, getting her back to where her heart belongs. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
This is TU, where big college promises turn into life-changing action. Opportunity here isn't pie-in-the-sky thinking. It's out there in the world doing. Potential isn't in the future. It's now, in every line of code, in every creative spark. And discovery isn't starting from scratch. It's digging in to your existing momentum. Join a community of doers and grab life by the stripes at Towson University.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, and faith, while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Help your child reach their full potential. Enroll in a Catholic school today.
Shoot! He scores!
How goes it, folks? This is MASL in 5, back for another week. Hope everyone is doing great. Things are heating up across the league, and there are some big matchups happening this weekend. I've only got 5 minutes to fill you in, so let's get to it.
On the ground, and he is still able to punch it away. Lima with a strike. The Stars go level. Douglas Lima from distance.
Tacoma tying the game up late against Utica City in their first encounter last weekend. That sent this one off to overtime.
Jones is ahead. Jones has Correa. Jones is getting pulled by his shirt. Correa's in on goal. The Stars have a winner. Adrian Correa.
The Stars get it done the hard way as they take down UCFC 7-6 in OT on the 24th. Now, Utica had a chance for revenge the next day, but kind of seemed like they emptied the tank the day before. They fell behind 7-1, rallied towards the end, but it wasn't enough as Tacoma takes it 8-6 to sweep the two-game set. St. Louis and Milwaukee also hooked up twice last week. This was the most dramatic game. Alex Sanchez was a beast with 5 goals plus a helper on Sunday. That included the game-tying goal with just $1:38 left right there. And then this.
Into the post. The little touch. Max coming through. Shot off the front. Sanchez! Number 5. And the Wave wins it 7-6.
What a performance by Alex. Milwaukee takes it 7-6. And they needed that one. If they'd lost, St. Louis would have been 3-0 against them because the day before, the ambush beat them 5-3 behind a Daniel Torrealba hat trick. Beautiful goal right there. Empire is suddenly surging. They faced San Diego on the 22nd and evened up the season series against the Strykers 2-2. Walter Diaz led the way with 4 points. 9-5 Strykers the final, and then the boys in purple welcomed Kansas City to town. And they weren't great hosts. The Strykers raced out to a 6-0 halftime lead and cruised to the 10-6 victory over the Comets. Finally, San Diego finished up its 6-game road trip in Baltimore. And behind a stellar performance by first star Boris Pardo, they doubled up the Blast 10-5. Strykers finishing the road trip 3-3. It's a quiet weekend, but one game we're looking forward to is San Diego and Tacoma on Sunday. They split 2 games this season. Things always get spicy between these two squads. It's a 3 p.m. PST kickoff from Front Wave Arena in San Diego. Okay, a look at your scoring leaders. Zach Reggett leading the way, but Sanchez is hot on his heels now with 26 points. Marquez in third with 25. Alvarez with 23, and Jonatos Mello of Baltimore rounding out your top 5 with 21 points. And your Capelli Sport Players of the Week. Luis Beretta in goal from the Tacoma Stars. Sanchez offensively from Milwaukee. And Logan Jones on the defensive end from the Tacoma Stars. Let's start with Sanchez. One of the best games of the season he had in the overtime win against the St. Louis Ambush. He also got the OT goal. 7 points over 2 games for the weekend for Alex. Logan Jones, 5 blocked shots he had to go along with 5 points over 2 games, 2 goals, and 3 assists for the Stars. And in goal, his teammate Luis Beretta, fantastic against UCFC over 2 games. 30 saves, including that beauty right there. Time now for your plays of the week.
Good ball. Gobert. Good back heel. Santana shoots and scores! Nelson Santana!
Over to Fabian. Fabian to Stinson. Stinson fires it. Justin! The Stinger Stinson.
Now Ferdinand. Alex coming in. Alex volleys around. Shot a goal! Oh, was that sweet by Saucy?
Tony Alba creeps it forward. Tony Alba left foot. Get in there, baby!
Briscoe taking off his feet. Jones with a strike, hits off the post. He gives the Tacoma Stars the lead.
The pass wasn't precise enough. Fabian fires it. Upper right corner where my Uncle Franz keeps the good schnapps.
Deflects high into the air. He'll head it down. Amadi flipped over. Gerson!
Gomez, another attempt, tried to find the header with dead side. And there's a goal. Blasted into the back of the net.
Into the post. A little touch. Max coming through. Shot off the front. Sanchez wins it 7-6.
Jones is ahead. Jones has Correa. Jones is getting pulled by his shirt. Correa's in on goal. The Stars have a winner. Adrian Correa. Adrian Correa.
And that is going to wrap things up for this week. But just a reminder, all throughout the season, to stay up to date with everything that's going on in the MASL, be sure to check out the league's official social media outlets. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
If you are looking for the best indoor soccer experience, it doesn't get better than the Baltimore Blast, right here in Towson Arena. Grab your tickets today on Ticketmaster.
Okay. Great. Good. Ready for something new? Yeah.
How about new games from the Maryland Lottery that are letting you go for the gold, like the Keno Team USA Second Chance promotion? From now until February 22nd, enter Keno tickets into My Lottery Rewards for a chance to win a trip for 2 to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles or a Team USA merchandise pack.
I meant like a new workout. Yeah.
Play today.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, world language, and Catholic faith, while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Enroll in a Catholic school today.
What I love most about being a student at a Catholic school is being able to be part of the St. Joe's community and grow closer to God.
I like being at a Catholic school
because I like learning about the sacraments of Christ.
My favorite things about going to a Catholic school are that I get to go to Mass and that I get to learn more about how Jesus lived.
I'm getting to listen to worship music every day. What I love about being in a Catholic school is getting to go to church. I like going to a Catholic school because everybody's kind to me and I get to pray and learn about Jesus and God. Something that I love about SJS is all the opportunities we get to have, like going to Mass and all the clubs. What I love most about being at a Catholic school is respecting others, loving God, learning about God and Jesus, and being with my friends. I really love going to a Catholic school because I get to create special bonds with so many people and I get to learn about my faith, and it's just so much fun. And I think that it's really cool that I get to be faithful and love God throughout my school community. We get to go to Mass and we learn so much. I think that it really helps us. What I love most is having nice teachers. My favorite part about being at a Catholic school is learning about God and being part of the community.
So 2 things I love about this school is that 1, we get to learn about Jesus Christ, our Savior, which is always really cool. And then number 2 is that every student and also teachers try to show the characteristics of Jesus Christ, which are like work purposefully, live faithfully, think critically.
I love St. Joseph's Catholic School because I love sharing God's news with others. We love Catholic schools.
One thing I love about my Catholic school that it's fun.
One thing that I love about this Catholic school is making new friends.
One thing I like about my Catholic school is the people here make me feel welcome.
One thing I love about my Catholic school is it's loving and kind. One thing I love about my Catholic school is everything makes me feel good. One thing I like about my Catholic school, it teaches me a lot. One thing I love about my Catholic school is that the teachers are kind.
If you are looking for the best indoor soccer experience, it doesn't get better than the Baltimore Blast. Right here in SECU Arena. Grab your tickets today on Ticketmaster.
Okay. Great. Good. Ready for something new? Yeah.
How about new games from the Maryland Lottery that are letting you go for the gold, like the Keno Team USA Second Chance promotion? From now until February 22nd, enter Keno tickets into My Lottery Rewards for a chance to win a trip for 2 to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles or a Team USA merchandise pack.
I meant like a new workout. Yeah.
Play today.
Okay. Great. Good. Ready for something new? Yeah.
How about new games from the Maryland Lottery that are letting you go for the gold, like the Keno Team USA Second Chance promotion? From now until February 22nd, enter Keno tickets into My Lottery Rewards for a chance to win a trip for 2 to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles or a Team USA merchandise pack.
I meant like a new workout. Yeah.
Play today.
All right, welcome back to Baltimore. As you see on the screen, Blast leaded at the half 4-2 over the Strykers. A 3-goal second quarter for the Blast has them with this halftime lead. As you see both teams warming up here right before the second half. PJ, it was a good start for the Blast as they got out on the board early as Julian Rodriguez sets things up.
Yeah, just a typical indoor goal, ball off the boards, and right back to the Blast, and nice left-footed shot. Goalkeeper can't do nothing about it.
Ospina finished that one, but Orozco comes right back for Empire. The goalkeeper puts one in on his own.
Yeah, not that you always see a goalkeeper scoring a goal, but they do a little 6-on-5 there. Set-piece goal for the keeper.
And then as time expires in the first, it's another marker for Perez this time. The Blast, though, would come back, and they started everything on the power play, PJ.
Yeah, I mean, the Blast are down 2-1. They give up that goal with a second left in the quarter, and it kind of sparked them. And they scored that power play goal, make it 2-2, and then they go from on a run, make it 4-2.
2 goals from Chad Porch, and then the last goal, they just lost Silla on the backside.
Yeah, this is a beautiful goal. Just post up play, play it in, play it back. They lose their back post man and tap in and get their 4-2 lead going into the third.
Chad Porch with 2 goals in that first half. Omar Silla with 2 on a goal and an assist. Silla now with 4 goals and 14 assists on the season. Get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter. And remember to subscribe today to MASL TV on YouTube. You'll find game rebroadcast, MASL shows, highlights, and more. That's MASL TV on YouTube. You see the fans here in Baltimore on a snowy and cold Sunday. We've really endured the elements here in Baltimore over the last few weeks. Foot of snow last weekend, and then snow has gone absolutely nowhere as temperatures have been in the 20s all week.
If you ever wanted to live in Alaska, this week was perfect if you want to try it.
Just a little sample for you here in Baltimore. So it's warm in the Towson, or the SECU Arena, though, I should say. And it's a good crowd here today for the Blast. Blast will start things here in the second half of play. And it'll be Guevara who will kick things off for the Blast. And we are underway. Nascimento plays it back for Rodriguez. Good ball to the corner for Guevara. Nascimento runs on. Stinson can't win it. Blast maintain possession as Pereira regroups here on the near side. Here's Mello. Chips one far side. It's Guevara again, this time on Palmer. Palmer shields him off, and Orozco's right there. Good ball up ahead, and Perez corrals it in the midfield. Fires near side for Stinson, and Strykers with their first opportunity here in half number 2. Palmer. Now Diaz on this near side. Here comes Orozco now. It's a run into the midfield, but he already had touched the ball, and he touched it again before he got to the midfield stripe. So this is going to be a second touch here, and it'll be a free kick for the Blast. Perils of including your goalkeeper in the offense. All right, so Mello will trigger it in for the Blast. Bad pass by Diesel, but he keeps it alive. And Palmer pushes Frater in the back. Diesel went into the crowd on that far side. Blast make changes. Vermouth will come out. And Blast will get set here. Mello and Silla on the far side. Drive, Silla score! Oh, Omar Silla with an absolute bullet to the far side. It's 5-2 Blast.
Orozco a little upset with the wall there. I think it went through a single man and may have went through his legs. I'll have to see it on the replay.
Yeah, Orozco had no shot here. Oh yeah, they left the two-man walls separated, and that gave Silla plenty of room to put that home.
Yeah, Orozco a little upset because the wall did not do its job on that one for him.
So Chad Porch with 2 goals, Omar Silla with 2 goals. And they are welcomed back by the Blast after both of those players missing multiple games. Porch with the injury, and then Sela almost 2.5 games. The suspension, and Vermoose sweeps it just wide. And a 3-line violation here on Orozco. Well, he's upset with himself as he had a wide open net and he swept it wide.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to get a little under it and chip it, but a little wide there. Good idea.
All right, Melo's going to trigger this with Guevara. Sela's on the far side. Melo backheel Pereira drive. It's deflected. And we'll get a corner now for the Blast. It'll be Pereira. Two-man wall for Empire. And Guevara and Melo are causing chaos out there too. All right, here's Pereira. No, it's Melo. Pereira drive in front. Oh, great play. But Thompson's ball was blocked, and it's going to be another 3-line violation on Empire.
Well, the Blast do a good job on their free kicks by, a double pass by letting that backside guy fall asleep a little bit and try to get those easy tap-ins.
A great play design that time by David Boscombe, and good block by the Strykers. Guevara, back from Melo. Blast will just possess now. Pereira dumps it in. Orozco heads that away. Nice play there and sends out Strykers. A tackle by Guevara. 3-on-2 now. Here's Melo on the counter shot. Save Orozco. Big time save there for Orozco. Nascimento steps in. Kicks it forward. Melo isn't going to win that battle. Palmer, slick move to draw the foul here. And Melo's going to pick the foul up, and Empire's going to have a free kick. Palmer sweeps it upfield. Lamy works on Nascimento, but again, Nascimento with some good D. Palmer again. Swings it over to the far side. Here's Stinson. Heavy touch, but he's able to regather. Here comes Orozco. Tell you what, PJ, he is definitely pretty stout. You know, he just all of a sudden you look up and he's in the offensive end.
Yeah, and he changes the dynamics of the game, right? Because you look up, you're playing a man-to-man, and next you know you have him standing over here where you have to go to a zone almost.
Chip by Melo's a goal! Oh, the Blast make him pay as they steal it on the far side, and Melo puts it home to make it 6-2.
But you can also be rewarded by him being just a little out of the goal there. There's no way to recover on those if they give the ball away.
No, just a bad pass, and great feed from Melo into the midfield, and Chad Porch again with the steal, and Porch is going to pick up the assist. Boy, have they missed Chad over these last 3 games. Timeout, Empire, so Coach Obasi is going to talk things over with his team and settle them down. Porch with 2 goals and an assist.
At this point in the game, the Empire, they need this strike next. You know, the game could get out of hand. The Blast score another one, you don't want to be down by 5. Very, very tough to be coming back from that deficit.
I did a little bit of research after the last loss to San Diego. Sockers came in last Saturday night. They beat the Blast 10-5. And I went back and I looked because I was trying to remember how many teams had actually scored double-digit goals here in Baltimore. Utica has done it 3 times. This Empire squad, when they were Ontario, came in a few years ago and scored 10. And Florida scored 14 in a playoff game, but that's it. So it's been done 6 times over this 8-year span. And you know, you look at the small field and you think, oh, there's a bunch of goals are going to be scored, but sometimes it doesn't equate. And especially the Blast, when they get ahead, they possess so much that it's tough to get back because they just drain the clock with their possession.
Yeah, and you would think about it when you come into this arena, you would think the game's probably going to be somewhere 15-15, but the Blast do a good job of taking care of home field advantage. They keep the ball, run the timeout on you, and you don't have those opportunities to score many goals.
Shot here, and Rodriguez makes that save. Ospina with some room. Thompson up the boards. Vermoose loses it. Oh, Diesel, though, with a nice step in. Vermoose goes down, a foul called here. Maho picks that one up. Free kick Blast. There's Vermoose on the far side. Ospina. Schindler settles things down. The biggest thing for the Blast has been just sorting things out on the defensive side, because with all the injuries, they really have had trouble with communication defensively, and it's led to some bad goals for the Blast that you usually don't see, but with all the new faces, it's just tough to get on the same page sometimes.
Yeah, and they've had a couple turnovers this game inside their own yellow line that Rodriguez came up big for them, but if they can limit those, especially with the guys they have now, they'll go on a winning run here.
Again, ball just behind Schindler there. And that allows Empire to possess here as we get further into the third quarter. Only 2 goals of the quarter scored by the Blast. A minute 46 seconds apart. Drive blocked. Schindler was in there to make that block. Roscoe's right there to clean it up.
When you talk about the Blast defense tonight, I mean, you think about it, Paul, the Empire scored 2 goals, and one of them has come from Orozco, their goalkeeper. So they've done a really good job keeping them off the board.
Vermoose pulls it back. Blast will reset. There's Silla on the far side. He tries to clear. Schindler helps and lofts it forward. And just want to go over the glass into the netting. Look at the goalkeeper distribution for the Strykers. Roscoe will distribute. Fires it to the near side. Lamy settles that one down. Chavez. Ball goes by Diaz all the way around the turn, and it's an easy play for Rodriguez. Plays it short for Nascimento. Good ball here, Porch. Run on to by Mello. Mello around the turn, swept away by Palmer. Now Nascimento regroups. There's Porch. Nascimento with some space. Mello steps in. Mello has space. Oh, tries to backheel for Nascimento, but it eludes him, and Stinson with a nice spin. Another spin move by Stinson. A third, and he'll win the possession and come off. Nice work there by Justin Stinson. Empire build up again with approaching 9 minutes left here in the third. Drive off the boards, comes free, and out come the Blast. Here comes Porch. Good job from Empire to get back. Diesel plays it far side. There's Mello right there. Blast looks so much more organized today. Frater pushed from behind, but gets it back for Mello. Back for Frater. Diesel on the near side. He's got some space. Mello, double team. Plays it up the boards. Here's Diesel. Ball comes free. Diesel gets called for the foul. Empire will get the free kick here. Referee will walk off the wall. Palmer tries another quick restart. I think we'll get our proper restart here now. Pereira sneaks in. Somo looks for some space to shoot and plays it to the far side. Well, Chavez, here comes Orozco again. Orozco gets denied by Pereira. And foul called here. We're going to kick in, or a free kick for the Blast. Orozco races back to the goal. Ramos sweeps it back for Sela. Pereira now. Through for Sela, 2-on-1. Sela cross. Ramos shoots just wide, and it's parried out by Orozco. And I'm going to penalty here on Ramos as he kicks Loa in the head, and he's going to head to the penalty box for 2 minutes. A big swing here as the Blast will be shorthanded. Timeout on the field. We'll take one too. 7:50 left, and Empire a chance to get back in this one on the power play when we come back from the break.
Okay. Great. Good. Ready for something new? Yeah.
How about new games from the Maryland Lottery that are letting you go for the gold? Like the Keno Team USA Second Chance promotion. From now until February 22nd, enter Keno tickets into My Lottery Rewards for a chance to win a trip for two to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles or a Team USA merchandise pack.
I meant like a new workout. Yeah.
Play today.
If you are looking for the best indoor soccer experience, it doesn't get better than the Baltimore Blast. Right here in Towson Arena. Grab your tickets today on Ticketmaster.
MASLsoccer.com, your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. And Capelli Sport is the official and exclusive preferred uniform and apparel provider of the Major Arena Soccer League. Visit MASLsoccer.com and shop the all-new MASL fan store. Get all your latest MASL gear. 6-2 Blast, goals by Silla and Mello here in the third, but a chance for Empire now. They go on the power play on the 2-minute penalty to Bramus. And Empire 27% on the power play. Blast kill at a 68% rate. Blast have struggled over the last couple of games. That penalty kill was up over 80% a few games ago, now down to 68. We'll see how they fare here. Against this traditional power play, we haven't seen Orozco into the offensive end yet. He's warming up down there, though. Power plays it.
Looks like they pulled Orozco. Looks like they made a change here.
They have. De Lima is in the goal. Good catch there, PJ. We'll check on that as Orozco's over there on the bench. Stinson for an avenue here. Much more passive penalty kill by the Blast than we saw from Empire earlier in the game. Blast are 1 for 2 today on the power play. This is Empire's first opportunity, and they have 1:08 left. Diaz, good drag, shot off the post. How did he miss that? Just did not go.
If that pulls around, it's in. Right on the square, comes right back out.
So Blast dodged a huge bullet there, and then Nascimento blocks that. And it goes into the crowd.
In a 6-2 game, you know, this is kind of big for the Empire just to cut it to 6-3, but you got to get the momentum back. They have not been able to score since the first quarter.
They swing it far side. Now Stinson up top. Good ball, Powell. Marked by Thompson, and this one goes by Stinson, and it'll travel all the way back in the defensive end. 25 left on the power play. Lamy with a step. Stinson. Shot blocked by Thompson. Cleared by Nascimento. Mello clears 2 defenders, gets taken down, and the foul is called. Could have been 2 minutes there as he was headed towards goal.
Yeah, I think they're lucky they had another defender right there in the vicinity to play. Otherwise, I think that would have been a 2-minute.
So it's a restart for the Blast. There's 4 seconds left on the power play. Thompson will hold. All right, Blast kill the power play. Rodriguez, though, gives it away, and Diaz drags it forward.
You got away with a 3-liner there.
Oh, good call, PJ. De La Torre. Now De Lima comes forward. Bad pass by De Lima. I don't think De La Torre can play it back to him now. But Pereira gives it away. That's Hernandez on the field for Empire. Blast clear for Moose. Thompson. Pereira. Blast will reset. Chavez pushed Pereira down to the turf. Again, PJ, just my opinion. If you push a player after he passes the ball, automatic foul, no matter what happens. You just have to stop it, because if you don't call fouls, it just keeps happening, and it slows the game down. Guevara, he gets pushed from behind. Alami gets called for that foul. We'll get another free kick for the Blast with 4:39 left in the third. If you're just joining us, Brian Orozco has a goal in this game, but he's out now. Orozco's been replaced by Clayson De Lima. Silla drive, save De Lima, that's a good one. Silla flicks it to himself, plays it for Guevara, that's chipped away, but Nascimento gets on it. Ospina. Marco with a good ball, far side Ospina, but Diaz steps into that one. Eludes Guevara, and Palmer's corralled on that far side. Graterol with a nice turn, and Nascimento fouls him. We get a kick in, or a free kick here for Empire with just over 40 here in quarter number 3. Powell's on it on the near side. Graterol plays it back. De Lima pressures. Pressured by Frater, but Empire keeps it alive. Ball taken away at the turn and swept away. Frater back for Ospina. Diesel steps on and gets it back for Sila. He just plays it to open space. And Palmer will run that down and reset the Strykers. Blast keep the pressure on. Good ball, Palmer finds Graterol on the run, goes all the way around to the far side, and Ospina gets to it first. That's chipped into the crowd, and the Blast will have a kick in on the far side. Well, Blast will take this all day long with the 4-goal lead. Schindler tries for Frater, but not seem as comfortable as though he lifted that into the offensive end. Alami's header was high. He doesn't look as comfortable as Orozco does.
Yeah, Orozco's we saw him a lot in the first half, but he was really good with his feet. The Empire, they just haven't really had success like they did in the first half, pulling those both out. They've actually been, it hurt them a little bit more in this quarter by getting scored on by pulling them. So Blast have done a good job adjusting to that.
Here's Stinson on the far side. Nice run here. It goes all the way through the crease. Perez. Well, Blast have to feel pretty good today. Orozco has the goal, but the Blast have I'm not going to call it an empty net goal, but a goal when Orozco was in the offensive end. So it's kind of evened out today in that category. Comes free. Oh, what a save by Rodriguez. And Julian has been sharp again today. Empire reloads with under 2 to play in the third. Diaz can't get around Diesel. Stinson on the near side. Stinson has been held off the score sheet today. Giveaway. Vermoose plays it up, but in no particular vicinity of any Blast player. Blast take it back. Mello, Thompson. Vermoose's pass is stolen away, but Mello gets it right back. Now Vermoose keeps it alive. Pereira now. Approaching 1 minute left here in the third. Thompson looks, shoots. That's blocked. Schindler headed it away. Mello, 50-50 ball, won by Della Toro. Blast clear. Here's a shot that's off the Stamenkovic banner. And it'll be goalkeeper distribution for Rodriguez with 50 seconds left here in the third. Well, Rodriguez and Nascimento miscommunicate, but Julian's able to clear just before 3 lines. Dangerous situation there for the Blast. They averted disaster there.
Yeah, Julian's got to realize they're high pressing now, so he may have to distribute through the yellow lines a little bit more.
Find some space, right? Soma with under 30 in the quarter. Can't pull the trigger, plays it back for Palmer. De Lima sneaks up. Powell far side. Play it through for De Lima. He toe pokes one to the far side. He comes all the way into the box, goes by everyone. Porch heads it away. Nascimento for Pereira, and that'll do it for the third quarter. So Blast score the only 2 goals here in the third. They extend their halftime lead to 6-2. We are back after the break with fourth quarter action here on MASL TV.
Shots on goal. This afternoon's third quarter. Empire 5 and the Blast 7. Once again, shots on goal. This afternoon's third quarter. Empire 5 and the Blast 7.
Right now, Blast fans, we direct your attention to the middle field area. Please welcome the most beautiful, most talented girls in the MASL. Let's hear it for your Baltimore Blast cheerleaders.
cheerleaders.
There's one thing I want you to do for me.
What?
Come here.
What?
Win. Win.
What are we waiting for?
No one comes into our house and pushes us around.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Campbell.
Uh-huh.
What kind of power you got?
Oh, man, you know I got some soul power.
This could be the greatest night of our lives.
We shut them down because we can.
They don't know your heart.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's get ready to rumble!
Fourth quarter in Baltimore. Blast lead at 6-2 over the Empire Strykers. Goals from Silla and Mello in that third. And we see a Roscoe back on the field for Empire.
It's a lot of running for a goalkeeper. Maybe they give him a quarter
break.
off.
Take a little break. All right, so Empire will start things here in quarter number 4. Play it far side of Roscoe, just in front of the 3 lines. Turned by Stinson, and he puts it up into the netting. Stinson wanted a foul there, but the referee says play on, and we're going to goalkeeper distribution from Rodriguez. Rolls it short, Thompson. Pressured by Stinson, but he gets it free. Guevara, good ball there for Hyro on the far side. Hyro finds Thompson on a run. Patrick's in, shoots, tries to go 5-hole. It's deflected and played to the corner. Stinson can't win it, and now a mistake here. It'll be top of the arc restart for the Blast. A defensive clearance for Empire. Big spot in the game here, PJ. Empire cannot afford to allow another goal.
No, these are going to be tricky. I'm sure Mello's going to be running around the ball, and
all right,
3 guys are going to be going all over the place here.
All right, we got Omar, Silla on presiding a 3-man wall. They run away, leave it for Silla, drive, score! They call the foul on the Blast. There's the challenge flag out for Baltimore, as they are going to challenge the foul call on the Blast.
Maybe calling a pick play here. See, saying he's raised his elbow up a little bit here. Maybe we'll see what they challenge.
Well, we've seen this. The Blast lost 2 goals in the Utica game. Now they're sending Robert Palmer to his bench. He was trying to listen in on the challenge. But the Blast lost 2 goals against Utica. One of the goals was on a set piece where Guevara came and screened. And here's the replay. There's no contact whatsoever. What was that official looking at to even make that call?
I think he was saying something with an elbow, but I don't even see anything with an elbow even raised.
Guevara just ran by him and didn't even touch him.
Yeah, this should be reversed.
Palmer still insisting on crossing the midfield. And if he's not careful, he's going to get 5. Well, the referee has the microphone, but he's not using it.
The Blast have the T-shirt out. They're ready to throw it. They know it's a goal.
Now the officials are talking. I guess the issue here, and if they don't look at this, David Bascom's going to lose his gasket. But I guess they're saying if the whistle would have blown, it wouldn't have counted. Here's the replay. He didn't even touch him. He never touched him.
Yeah, I mean, he never made any motion to set a pick, stopping the way of the defender. He just kind of made a run, and that should be a goal. I don't know what they're trying to say with the foul here.
Here's what they're going to say. If he blows the whistle before the goal happened, it's dead ball, and there's no goal.
Yeah.
Now they're looking at the rules.
So then, are you saying it's a redo, or is it a foul and Empire ball?
Here we go. Watch.
Not challenge that play.
Baltimore cannot challenge that play. There you go. No explanation of why. Here's the replay. Never touched him. How do you make that call? You have an official standing down here. How do you make this call? Like, what are you looking at? It's this official up here that makes the call. Like, how do you?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's seeing. Maybe he looked at it later and thought he made a pick play. I'm not sure.
And after getting 2 goals taken away on challenges on fouls in the Utica game, the Blast are told tonight that they can't challenge that. So, okay, there you go.
Unfortunately, it was a really good design play and a goal that was called back.
And kudos to David Bascom for not blowing a gasket there. Mello runs through 2 defenders, through the midfield, stops at Forcilla. That's a shame. That's another great design play for the Blast that gets wiped off. That's 2 set pieces that have been taken off the board. Foul called here, I believe. I don't think, wow. Schindler deflected. Pereira takes it away and then heads it all the way back into the defensive end. Couldn't quite get it back for Rodriguez. Now gets taken away. Rodriguez the save, another save for Rodriguez.
I think he saved that one off the face. Good save. He's probably the player of the game right now for me, Paul.
And Julian has played real well here tonight. Lomo around the turn, easy play there for Rodriguez. Blast continue. Upfield, Porch. Ospina, Porch. Gets fouled, pushed from behind by Alomo. Free kick Blast, far side. Two-man wall. Blast triggered in for Porch. Here's Silla. Pereira gets pushed down. Lowa gets called for the foul. I would imagine the Blast will get some calls after the replay showed that nobody even touched the defender.
Yeah.
And they disallowed a goal. So
that looked like a good tackle right there.
Oh, nice recovery. Yeah, nice recovery by Somo there. But Bramoose runs him off the ball, and Welly still has it. Now there'll be a foul called on Bramoose on that far side. So we'll get a free kick for Empire.
Starting to get a little chippy from that. Just that one call makes the game change a little bit, right?
Yep. Well, the biggest story is that Empire still only down 4. That would have been a crushing goal for the Blast to put him down 5 here in the 4th. Stinson has it stolen away. Bramoose in. Bramoose plays it. Chavez shoots. Rebound and cleared. Oh, how did the Blast not score there on a 2 on the keeper?
Well, he's got to be a little bit more greedy there. I know he wanted to play that pass, but just shoot it. You had him.
Another bullet dodged by Empire here. Orozco's got plenty of space here. He's going to blast it into the back of Spina, and it's going to be a kick in for Empire on that far side. So in a 6-2 game, mark that play down. A 2-on-none. The
2 on none, plus the goal taken back.
One-man wall here. Drive. Rodriguez the save, and he's right there to pounce on it. Another big play by Rodriguez. Distribution is stolen away. Rivera gets taken down, foul called. Free kick Blast on the near side. With 11:46 left, Hernandez can't believe it. Mello, far side, ball pinballs around. Porch steps in. Porch has it, all had some space, but he'll play it back instead for possession time. Mello chips to the corner. Rivera settles it there. Jairo double teamed and out come the Strykers. Diesel though cuts in front. Plays up the boards nicely for Guevara. 50-50 battle, one there. Kept alive by Empire. Stinson, pressured by Mello. Chavez is going to chase Orozco. He'll play it up. Diesel's right there. Plays it right back to Orozco. Good ball here. Gets it onto the foot of De La Torre. And De La Torre falls down, and he'll get the foul call. Free kick here. Empire. Palmer goes far side. Frater goes down. Palmer pushed him down away from the play. Somo tries to find some space on Pereira, but none given. Perez. Chavez as Orozco starts to sneak up. Somo again on the far side. Tries on Pereira again. Frater comes to help. Somo wins it back. Finds Chavez on the near side. Palmer settles. Roscoe comes forward. Thompson picks him up. Good ball. Perez in front. Header by Chavez is wide. Rebound right to Rodriguez. Flicks it out. Thompson's got some space. Patrick, nice little move. Blocked. Nice job by Powell there. And 3 lines. That's a tough block on a 3-liner.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of a hit him in the back when he's laying on the ground. I guess it's 3 lines, I guess.
All right, let's see, 2-man wall on the yellow restart. Quickly in front. Roscoe is right there to make that play. Gives it back for Palmer, and he'll play Orozco out. He plays it to the near side, hard off the boards, and a nice read there by Graterol. Powell can't get past Thompson. Powell's down. Play on, says the referees. We stop play here with Pereira on the far side, and Powell's gonna try to get up here. New rules in the MASL. If the trainer comes out, you have to sit 2 minutes. Some players have been much more willing to try to get off the field.
You gotta get up. You gotta wonder when the Empire may start thinking about going 6.
6th attacker is on the field.
Yeah, it's true, but it's a whole new dynamic when you get the ball down low and you start doing that 6th attacker offense, but they do have him.
There's the replay. Rodriguez for Ospina. Heber goes off of Palmer. We're going to get a top of the arc restart again. I wonder if they'll run the same play. No, they're not going to play the 3-man wall in front here. Oh, they're going to call a timeout. So Mello calls timeout. They'll talk it over. Get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter. Last score we had out in, I believe it's in Milwaukee. The Wave were winning today. It's actually in Utica right now. Wave are up over Utica 6-4 in the fourth quarter in that one. You know, we talked about the implications before the game started. A Blast win moves them up into the final playoff spot with 17 points and would give them a 3-point lead over Empire and a game in hand. A win by the Strykers would solidify their place right now in 6th place and would give them a 3-point advantage over the Blast. The Blast would have that game in hand, but Empire would have 2 more wins than the Blast, so they would have that advantage going for them. Catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV on YouTube and CBS Sports Galazo Network. Alex Bastovansky and Phil Levanko are joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. And if you disagree with the call tonight, I'm sure Blast fans disagree with that restart goal that was taken off the board, well, you just might see it on the MASL's most controversial show, Under Review, with Phil Levanko and MASL head referee Ryan Sigich. Catch it every Friday on YouTube.
I think the Blast would have liked to have that 7th or 8th goal, and you get a guy like O'Neal Fisher, we were talking about earlier, who doesn't have that experience. Where you'd like to get him in a couple shifts.
And we haven't seen O'Neal today. Fisher signed a couple weeks ago. Just active for his 2nd career game today, but his playing time has been limited as Schindler has stepped in. And PJ, as a former defender, talk about Diesel and Schindler. They've done pretty well here this afternoon for the Blast.
Yeah, they've definitely stepped up and
leave it for Pereira with another good play design, but
yeah, they talked about you only give up 1 goal, and one of them was from a kind of a 6 attacker type of situation. So they've stepped on, done their job. Can't ask for much more today.
Yeah, the goalkeeper goal and the goal at the 14:59 mark of the first quarter. That's the only 2 goals for Empire so far today. Somo
loves that ball on his foot. He loves to dribble it.
Just cannot find an avenue to shoot as the Blast have shut down the shooting angles. Now he loses it. Mello plays it around the borders to himself. Battles with Somo and loses it, but back into the defensive end and forces Empire to regroup. Stinson, he's been quiet today. Justin looks through the legs of Ospina, but really can't get anything on the shot. Ramalho just couldn't quite pull the trigger there, and Rodriguez with an easy play. Pereira, what a ball. Sila. Frater. Oh, couldn't quite find Ospina, who was cutting. Now Rodriguez. Pereira on a run. Gets it back, has some space in. Frater scores! Through the 5-hole. It's 7-2 Blast.
That might be Blast one of their best goals of the year, just possession-wise and then the finish. Just bringing the ball, creating good goal.
Time of the goal, 6:49.
Just starts out of the back, 1 touch, give and go. Finds him back door, just a little behind the legs. Nutmeg on the goalkeeper.
Look at Juan. Just a great finish by Frater there on the deflection. Pereira picks up his 2nd assist of the game. That's 5 now on the season for Juan. And the Blast do indeed get that 7th goal. And Empire has some work to do with 8 minutes left in this one. Drive by Orozco is kicked away by Diesel. Porch steals. Ospina tries back for Porch. That's broken up by Palmer. Porch, though, doesn't quit. Still keeps it alive. Chavez dribbles out. Plays it far side. And Empire will settle. There's Orozco. Plays it off the boards. Chavez, good defense there. Empire loses it. Oh, Chavez stood up by Palmer. Nice defensive play there. Back heel Palmer. Again, just can't find an avenue to create offense.
Yeah, they seem like the Empire seem to get the ball up deep down in the corner, but they just can't find a way to pull the trigger and shoot.
Here's a shot that goes wide from Orozco. Perez runs on, and Hernandez will reset for Empire with under 7 to play. Hernandez pressured, chips it forward. Diesel heads that away. Chavez chests it down. Plays it off the boards, but the other Chavez steps in. Alejandro steals it again. Can't quite get through Hernandez. Diesel keeps it alive. Perez now plays it back. Hernandez with 6.5 to play.
Now, we talked about the pulling the 6 attacker, Paul. If they use Orozco as a 6 attacker, does the double pass to the keeper still in effect there, or does that go out of play?
It still applies to any 6th attacker that wears the jersey. You have to get into the midfield.
Okay. I didn't know if you play 6 attacker, that doesn't matter or not.
And then once you cross the midfield line is when you can touch it as much as you want. Ball in front. Ospina clears that one away. Hernandez at midfield. Graterol. Plays it far side, Orozco. Somo. Clock is ticking away here on Empire. And one thing, they've had possession here, PJ, but they really haven't had any shots.
Well, they're playing right here at midfield. They got to get the ball deeper, and they have nobody in the middle of the field, so it's going to be difficult to score when they're just playing the ball around the perimeter.
All right, Palmer steps back on now. Empire's had the ball so long they were able to make changes, but the Blast really hasn't extended much energy because they've just kind of been sitting in this 5-man house. And another minute has rolled off the clock. Shot just wide from Orozco. Diesel corrals it in the corner. Palmer, good job. Diaz. Really the first good chance there, and it was just wide from the keeper.
Yeah. You really don't want your chances coming from the keeper. You really want to develop plays with your field players here.
I think Empire sometimes they do.
Yeah, maybe that's their strategy, but somebody's got to shoot the ball as a field player.
Palmer turns it down. Stinson will shoot it. Palmer this time will take it, and he shoots it just wide. Blast clear. Chavez, good ball. Porch still fighting through, and Diaz finally stands him up. Blast gets some changes though, fresh legs on the field with 4 minutes to play. Still a 5-goal Blast lead. Palmer directs traffic. Stinson. Play it far side. Save Rodriguez. Stinson on Diesel. Diesel turns him away, and there'll be a kick in for Empire. A timeout on the field, and we'll take 1-2. 3:37 left in this one. Blast in control. 7-2. Back with more fourth quarter action from Baltimore.
This is where Anne feels most comfortable. But when she started to feel uncomfortable, this is the MedStar Health Urgent Care team that stepped in and consulted with a specialist, then connected her to a leading cardiologist that diagnosed her blocked artery that could be unblocked with life-saving surgery that allowed Anne to heal more quickly, getting her back to where her heart belongs. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
Fidelity Building Services Group is a national technical services provider for commercial, industrial, and institutional facilities. Our team delivers proactive, world-class service and innovative building solutions, including HVAC services, design build, engineered retrofits, smart building controls, system integration, energy consulting, emergency power generation, and award-winning mission-critical service nationwide.
Happy fans here in Baltimore as the Blast lead at 7-2 with 3:37 left in this one. Commenting, David Bascom's out there drawing up plays on that whiteboard, PJ. You noticed that that whiteboard is on its last legs.
Yeah, that's some damage.
It's got some wrinkles in it. It creaks when you move it back and forth. And here in the locker room before the game, David was talking about how he needs to get another one. How did they get this bad? I'm like, well, David, you can't throw it at stuff. I mean, geez.
Well, I noticed he was wiping it off with his tie. They might want to invest in a washcloth or something.
There are other options available. David just thinks that's the best way to do it.
Whatever you got to do to get it done.
All right, so it'll be a kick in for Empire with 3:37 left. They leave Orozco on the field. He is their sixth attacker.
They've done well. The Empire have done well just keeping the possession, but it's just the ball movement's just a little slow. They're leaving the void in the middle, nobody down low. They're just keeping the ball in the perimeter. It's going to be hard to score if they don't move the ball a little faster.
Oh, it's a much better defensive effort here for the Blast today. Over the last few, they had struggled. They lost 4 of their last 5. They lost a tough 4-2 decision at Utica, where they played well defensively, but give up 10. They gave up 7 in a win. They gave up 9 to San Diego in a loss, and they gave up 7 to Utica here in Baltimore in an overtime loss. So Blasto clamped it down today defensively, and it's just 2 goals so far. And this one is a place I've never seen the ball kicked before. It's in the VIP area on the far side of the arena. And that's new territory.
It's going to be up there for a while.
It's new territory. All right, so Rodriguez distributes. He'll just dump it down into the defensive end of Empire, and they'll have to regroup as we have 3 to play. Chavez this time. Strykers will try to figure out an avenue here as Blast have really shut things down, and Orozco forced to play it to the far side. Great chip by Schindler. Doesn't go over the 3 lines and forces Empire back into their own end. The Blast have kind of changed things up. They're playing 1 defender in that midfield so that he's responsible when the ball gets changed to the other side. He just runs and pressures, and that allows the other defenders to sit back.
Yeah, almost taking that 6th guy away, almost playing like a 5v5 and just keeping Orozco out of it.
Chavez near side with 2:10 left. Hernandez directs traffic and chips it to the far side. Good ball. Alami down there. Somo. Double teamed by Pereira and Mello. It's a passive double team though, and he plays it back to the yellow.
Just don't see like the energy right here from the Empire. They almost playing like they're winning by 5 at the moment. But there's no energy to go forward to try to score a goal here.
Stinson. Picked up by Thompson. Shoots, that's blocked by Nascimento. That's pretty much all that Empire's gotten here. Ball comes free, Thompson off the boards. Gets it into the midfield. Hernandez with $1:20 left. And the clock's gonna run out here on Empire today. Diaz far side. And the offensive woes continue for the Strykers as they just haven't been able to crank it up offensively here yet this year. There's Palmer.
They almost look content to not even score, right?
Yep, Orozco plays it back. Palmer, crowd on their feet here, under a minute to play. Stinson loses it. Mello keeps it going. He's slow to get up. And play it far side. Palmer, oh, good leave here. Stinson shot. Rodriguez blocks that. Rodriguez thought about taking an opportunity. Instead, he plays it for Thompson, who shoots and scores! Patrick Thompson with the capper, and that'll do it here in Baltimore. Another assist for Julian Rodriguez.
Julian's got probably 2 assists and probably a dozen saves tonight.
That is Rodriguez's 2nd assist, his 6th of the year. Another great finish from Thompson. Time to go 14-40. And it's a big win for Baltimore. All right, last few seconds here. Blast will get the win and move to 500. They'll be 5-5-2 on the season. Empire will drop to 5-8 on the year, and it's a statement win for the Blast. As time expires, they move into that 6th playoff spot, and they move 3 points ahead of the Strykers, and with a game in hand as well on Empire. So the Blast regroup here at home after a couple of tough losses to Utica and San Diego. They lost 2 of their last 3 home games, but they get it back in gear today, and they come away with the 8-2 victory over the Empire Strykers. Check out our save of the game here. And it could have been so many from Julian Rodriguez.
Yeah, he had a lot of saves.
Brought to you by the Maryland Lottery. Great save there as he denied, and the rebound as well on.
Such a good save, the initial save, and then stayed in it, took that second one right off the face. Julian played really, really well tonight, kept the Blast in a lot of it in the game tonight.
The first and then the second one, took that one off the face against Powell there. 2 great saves against Anthony Powell. And last player of the game today in their 8-2 victory. Welcome back to the lineup, Chad Porch. And how about that? The Blast moved Porch into the middle of that power play on that second opportunity. He paid dividends. And then Chad, that's just patented Chad Porch there, being able to get some space and finish.
Yeah, he's a dangerous player for the Blast. Unfortunately, Empire leave him open, and good for him to come back and get the player of the game.
2 goals on the game for Chad Porch. Omar Silla had 2 goals and an assist for the Blast. For Omar, his 14th assist of the season. And that'll do it here from Baltimore. Don't forget our next broadcast. Next home game here in Baltimore is Valentine's Day, February 14th, when the Blast host the St. Louis Ambush for the first time this year. Come out to the game. If you can't, you can always watch us here on MASL TV. That's going to do it for my broadcast partner, PJ Wakefield. I'm Paul Mittermeier saying so long. You've been watching MASL Soccer on MASL.
This is TU, where big college promises turn into life-changing action. Opportunity here isn't pie-in-the-sky thinking. It's out there in the world doing. Potential isn't in the future, it's now, in every line of code, in every creative spark. And discovery isn't starting from scratch. It's digging in to your existing momentum. Join a community of doers and grab life by the stripes at Towson University.
Okay. Great. Good. Ready for something new? Yeah.
How about new games from the Maryland Lottery that are letting you go for the gold? Like the Keno Team USA Second Chance promotion. From now until February 22nd, enter Keno tickets into My Lottery Rewards for a chance to win a trip for 2 to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles or a Team USA merchandise pack.
I meant like a new workout.
Yeah.
Play today.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, world language, and Catholic faith, while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Help your child reach their full potential. Enroll in a Catholic school today.
This is where Anne feels most comfortable. But when she started to feel uncomfortable, this is the MedStar Health Urgent Care team that stepped in and consulted with a specialist, then connected her to a leading cardiologist that diagnosed her blocked artery that could be unblocked with life-saving surgery that allowed Anne to heal more quickly, getting her back to where her heart belongs. It's how we treat people.